Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with SBR contributor Jordan Sharp. Today we're looking at how those odds have been acting up for the game between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. How you doing today, Jordan?
Doing good, Dax. Thanks, man.
All right, my pleasure. Now, odd makers actually have the Vikings favored. They opened it up at 7.5. A few of them dropped it to 7 and 6. Now, Bears got clobbered, well, not clobbered, but lost an awful game against the Lions, man, 20-14. Vikings and Dolphins, pretty nice shootout, but Vikings couldn't keep up, lost by 2, 35-37. Bears 5-10 straight up and 6-9 against the spread. Vikings 6-9 straight up and 10-5 against the spread. The only real reason that I'd actually consider taking the Vikings in this case is because they're against the spread record. But, considering that the Bears played a little bit better without your boy Cutler there, would you consider taking the points on them?
No. Unfortunately. RIP 2014 Bears. I do think, though, there is value on the other side of this game. But in the teaser form, I know this is a week for the teaser, just because I think with all the volatility of teams that are in and out of the playoffs already and don't have much to play for here in Week 17, I think teasing the Vikings down to a pick'em here and teasing the total down to about 38, 37 points for the over, I think is excellent value for this game, because I think Chicago's still going to score at least 18 to 24 points. I think Minnesota is probably going to be able to score about the same, and I think that's going to be excellent value for the over here in this case, especially teased down to about 37, 38 points. So, but I do think the Vikings are going to come out in the end. They obviously have the better defense, and let's be honest here, their offense has been playing a little bit better under Teddy Bridgewater. So, especially last week, I think last week's we didn't mention it really in the Miami Jets video, just because that game just disgusted us this week. But Miami and Minnesota, that game surprisingly was a really good game when no one saw that coming. So if Minnesota can put together kind of a performance, similar to that, run the football, play at least solid defense. They didn't come out with the win obviously last week, but let's be honest. I mean, the Dolphins at this point are probably better than the Bears. So I wouldn't be opposed to that. What do you think about that teaser there with Vikings pick'em and over 38?
I definitely like it. I mean, last week I think the Vikings were plus 5.5, and they covered that one nicely. I mean, I definitely would take them right now. So that doesn't sound like a bad bet at all, man.
Yeah, I think at home, even though it is at their temporary home at the University of Minnesota, I still think it gives them a little bit of value here against the Bears. So even though there still would probably be some Bears fans there, I doubt it after the season they've had. But you never know. You never know. It's still relatively not a bad distance. So, but still, I think the Vikings, the way they've been playing, they're definitely trending upward. Bears definitely heading in the opposite direction.
Totally agree, man. All right, Jordan, a pleasure talking football with you, man. Let's do this again next week.
All right, thanks, Dax.
No problem. For SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.